Drop it like it's hot. What's going on, guys? It is Pone. It's been a while since I talked to my COD fans, so what's going on? How's the angle, the dangle? What's cracking, guys? So, today we are continuing the Juggernaut with every gun show. We are using the M60, the big beast. This guy tears through everything, no matter what game it's actually in. It's almost always considered one of the best, if not the strongest gun in the game. Maybe not overpowered, because it does have, you know, a little bit of a rebellious recoil, and it does have, it's just difficult. It's lunky. You're walking around with a big package, and trust me from personal first-hand experience, I know what it's like working with a big package, guys. It's not as easy as you think. So, anyways, with that aside, there's a couple random topics I want to talk on today for you guys that love to hear me talk about random gibberish bullshit. You guys are going to love this commentary. So, anyways, you know, the day started off great. It really did. We got up this morning, went out and had some lunch. I had some Rocky Mountain oysters. They're the fucking bomb, guys. If you haven't had them before, go ahead and Google it. I mean, it's something your mom can make at home or something. They're incredible. Rocky Mountain oysters. Best fucking thing in the world. So, you know, had me some of those. Got my tummy full of those. Mouth full of those. It's just incredible, dude. They're orgasmic. I tell you what. So anyways, so the day started off great, you know. I went out, had a meal with the family, enjoyed everything, just to come home, and Amanda, I don't know if I've ever told you guys this story before, but Amanda, my wife, she had to, you know, and we'll go back to where she told me about this, you know, she's like, hey, Dustin, hey, Poppy Pone, because I like when she calls me Pone, it's hot, so she's like, hey, Pone, she really doesn't, actually, it's usually like asshole or something, but just for the sake of it, and the story time, this is my story, she called me Pone, so she's like, hey, Pone. So, I'm gonna get a piercing, and, you know, most guys are like, oh, yeah, you better, pierce that thing up, pierce both of them up. You're like, okay. So she's like, guess where I'm gonna get pierced? You know, I went to the logical ones first, like, I'm like, your ear, your tragus, your nose, your tongue, your lip, and like 5 guesses in, I'm like, no, and then I'm like, don't tell me you're about to pierce your vajayjay or your nips or nothing, right? Come on, man, I like those areolas, let's go. So, that's not what it was, so I'm like, what the fuck else can you pierce? And I thought she was just joking with me, right? She's like, my arm, I'm like, what? Ninja, please, what are you talking about? She's like, I want to pierce my arm. And apparently there's these things called dermal piercings. I've never fucking heard of these before. Apparently I just didn't hang out with the right fucking insane crowd or what's going on. But she thought it was cute. She's seen it, pictures on the internet, and apparently the interwebs is... definitely, everybody takes it serious, right? So, she thought it was cute, and just because, for the fact of, you know, because she thought it was cute, she went ahead and rocked it out, so she got this piercing. It's basically an anchor they put in your arm, and then you screw on a little diamond or something on top of it. So, and it wasn't like on her wrist, it was about 3 or 4 inches up her arm, so up on her, like, forearm, like in between her elbow and her wrist, on the top of her arm, she had a piercing in her arm for the last year or so. And that was an awkward story. Something really, really caught me off guard. She was like, I'm going to get a piercing in my arm. I'm like, shit, you kidding, right? They don't do that, do they? I don't know. So, you know, that was the awkward story. But anyways, this game starts off a little slow. I'm just wanting to get the, I was going to say Moab, but not the Moab. I was just wanting to go ahead and get the Juggernaut with this gun because, like I said, it is a little rebellious, though it is very strong. I do pick up the Juggernaut, and then I start realizing, you know, my mind is like one track. So, I'm not thinking about the objective or collecting dog tags or anything like that. I want to get my Juggernaut. Then, when I realize that we're needing to play catch-up, then I start playing the objective and then get nated. So, you know, the idea, if you guys are like, oh, Pone, quit not playing the objective. I do end up playing it in a little bit, guys. It's usually, once I get, my main objective was, I'm not fucking defending it. You know what? Kiss my fucking Rocky Mountain oysters. So anyways, what I wanted to talk to you guys about, the other, you know, random event for the day is not the, you know, the meal or the piercing thing, but I want to talk to you guys about, now this is something I just thought of today, because it's something that I have a little bit of difficulty with doing, and I just wanted to see if you guys have people that act like this, or you yourself act like it, or maybe I'm just some rare kind of breed of person that just doesn't give a fuck, but either way, my wife is always telling me, is like, how come you never, like, you know, react to things I say? You don't, like, praise me, or, you know, or I can't say appreciate what I do, but, you know, she could tell me something and I'll just, like, nod my head and go with it, you know, not like the ignoring kind of nod my head, but yeah, but, like, when she says something, she wants, like, a fucking 4-paragraph response to it, like, my actual ongoing thoughts. I'm getting double-teamed right now. So, that's what she wanted to do, and I started thinking about that. I mean, like, how often do people really want praise or, you know, some sort of an attention or something like that? I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to be like some crazy team player or not. So this has started to get me to think about what I should do or what I should be, because she's always wanting me to, you know, be a little bit more involved, maybe pay a little bit more attention to things. It's not I'm ignoring her. I'm just not a vocal person. I mean, I don't have a problem talking about my feelings or who I hate on YouTube or, just anything. I'm not afraid to speak my mind. I'm a very honest person. You guys know this firsthand because I just don't give a shit. So I don't have a problem. I don't believe in lying. I believe if somebody asks you a question, tell the truth. Because if you did something wrong, then you fucking serve the consequences. If you didn't, then they're just dips. So, so I try to be as honest and open as I can. But when people tell me things, I don't know how to, like, react to it. You know what I mean? Like if she asks me a question, you're going to get a real answer. You're going to get a sentence, well thought out, probably very, very bad grammar. I am American. Don't hate me on that. Girl gamer. So, I don't know what it is. It's just something that she really, really wants out of me, and it's something that I'm working on. So I want to see if any of you guys out there, is it just a girl thing, or is it something that guys do too? I'm not sure about this because, I know I'm not too responsive on that kind of thing. She basically has to punch me in the nuts to just, like, get my attention on something. But when somebody leaves a statement to me, I don't know if it's just because I don't think that it naturally deserves a response, but she'll be like, hey, yeah. So today I did good on my test. I'll be like, I'll just nod it down like, that's what's up. High five. Yeah, keep going on. So, but instead, she wants me to go like, oh my God, it's so incredible, honey. You're so amazing. That's the kind of stuff that, a woman or anyone wants. They want to hear praise. They want to know they did good. But I don't know what it is about it because that's not something I necessarily look forward to. Now, like, when you overcome something, like, oh man, I'm like fucking 6 years clean, cold turkey. Fuck yeah, bro, you did great. I mean, something major, I do that, but something that, she has a test like every week kind of thing. I'm not trying to be mean. It's just something, it's my train of thought, and I was wondering if anybody else is on the same planet that I am, that we happen to do this. It's the I don't give a fuck planet. They replaced Pluto. They downgraded that bitch and brought in my planet. So, anyways, that's what I was thinking about him. And the issue being is, I'm like, should I become a little more spunky, or should I start responding a little more? Like what should I do? Like, I'm gonna walk into the bathroom, right at the start of the day, Amanda's taking a shit. Good shit, Amanda. Great fucking shit. You showed that turd. I mean, I don't know, like, how, like, ecstatic and fucking exciting I should be. I don't know if I should praise anything. I mean, like, hit up the funeral home. Yes, you executed that fucking right, man. That's right. Close that cask. You know what I mean? I'm not that kind of guy that shows that kind of emotion, that kind of excitement over something great. Like, it would really take a lot for me to get excited. Like, if I saw, like, a dolphin and camel getting it on, that shit's just uncanny. You don't see that happening. That's going to get a standing ovation. You know what I mean? Encore. That's just amazing. But some of the simple day stuff, she'll be like, she'll be like, hey, honey, I just, I just got home and I just took my shoes off. You'll get a nod from me. It's like, that's cool. Did you put them away? I mean, like, I know that's how conversations start too. So I'm not like fucking retarded right here. Get outplayed, kids. So it's not like I'm stupid or anything like that. I know that's how it starts. She was trying to initiate conversation with something like that, and I do fail a little bit, but I don't know if that's just a guy thing or what it is. I kind of feel guilty for this kind of shit. But, I don't know. You tell me if I'm doing something wrong or, every time she drops that turd, am I supposed to go in there and praise her for that? I mean, like, it's just one of those things. I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong. I kind of do. I don't know. So it's a completely random topic, guys. I know it's kind of like random, fucking stupid, and deep at the same time. But, you guys can understand it, right? Just get you a couple of those Rocky Mountain oysters and have a good night. Look at this this helicopter's all low and shit. That's pretty crazy. I was expecting, like, John Cena to jump out of that and show me how bad an actor he was. But, it didn't happen, right? So, the only kill streak worse than the fucking stealth bomber is John Cena jumping out of a helicopter. So, that's just where I stand for that. So I wanted to ask if anybody else has the same situations. Is it just a guy thing? I'm not the most, I can't say talkative person in the world, but responsive. Some of that stuff, if you leave a statement for me, it's not a question to me. It's just like a statement. I'll nod it off. I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's just a simple response for me. So maybe I just need a little bit more excitement. Maybe I need to think a little bit more or be, a little bit more, I don't know, thoughtful. I don't know. So leave it down below, guys. Twitter's down below. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. And, yeah, I know it was random, guys. Peace out. Get it.